Hey guys, what's up? Your boy Dave Rodriguez here, back with another video. Today is going to be a little training about one of my favorite trade setups, one of my favorite ways to find a trade setup and place a trade, and one of the most successful trade setups that I take. I call it finding the bottom, buying the bottom, or support. Finding support, finding the bottom. Let's jump right in and find some examples. We went over this live, actually. I bought one of these candles here on the channel. Told you guys that Self-Key has found support, found a bottom in this area here. Now the reason we pick this area, and the reason we say this is the bottom, is we go by past history. If it's finding a bottom and not getting anywhere, no traction, as soon as it hits this area, it bounces back up. Not a big bounce, but anywhere between a 4 and 10% bounce off this zone. So what that tells us is we're finding support here. We found a bottom after this huge rally downwards. Okay, and why do we know this is significant support or a good bottom? Because we look at past results. Anytime price has hit this area, marked here by this red zone, it has been completely denied and blasted off to the upside. So chances are, by history, this is going to happen again. This is what I call finding the bottom. When you find the bottom, even if you found it here and you said, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8 days, and you decided to enter somewhere in here, and it took you another month to realize those profits, it does not matter, because the profit was nice and your money was invested. 18% return over, depending on where you entered, we entered right here in this area, over a maybe month span, an 18% return. Can't ask for much more than that. And if you think about it, I mean, this right here was 7, 10 days ago. So really it was, less than a month that we realized these profits, and our target was here. Our target was right around here at the 85 Satoshi level. Reason being, look at all the rejection in this area. Look at all the wicks. That's my target. Also, it's the top side of this downwards trend that was broken. Once we were squeezed into this area, we knew we found a bottom. We knew we were finding a downtrend here. We were squeezed as the 1, 2, third touch, squeezed in, and we just wanted to see that upside take place. Stop loss would have been below here. We wanted to see this upside take place, and we did. We realized it 2 times. If you didn't get out the first time, could have got out the second time, and I still think we'll go up, break this key resistance, and keep going. Not right this second, but I still do believe that this is going to be a tweezer bottom. We're going to see an upside, some more upside action, just like we have in these other areas. We could find more examples. Storm, for example, has found a bottom. 1 rejection, 2 rejections, big buy candle, 3 rejections, 4 rejections, and 5 pinpoint rejections. Now, what can we see in the past? Nothing in this area. So we're in new lows. We're in new territory. And we have found this bottom here. Buyers are here. This is where the buyers are hiding. Right here. Get in this area, buyers set in. If you see this happen so many times, you go up, you see them settle in again, you buy 12%, depends on where you got out, but you can tell it's trading in this range here. Another example of a bottom, finding support. Coin, another perfect example. Look left, pinpoint rejection off this area, multiple rejections for months in this zone, bouncing it back to the upside. Very similar to Key. Coin's very similar to Key. We're looking for the same result. We're looking to bounce up and out. We saw a breakout here, back down to the buyer zone, back down to the bottom, back down to support. Looking for that break to the upside. Targets are going to be here, here, as the next 2 targets once we break to the upside. Look out for those. Keep your eye on situations like this. Another bottom. Sorry about that, guys. Move that a little bit. Another bottom that's new territory. There's no other history here, but look what happened. Bottomed out. You know, we could even make this look like this. That's more accurate. In the zone, in the zone, in the zone, in the zone, floating in the zone. But again, bottoming out of here. Looks like we found some support. This is a good area to maybe take an entry right in here. You wouldn't have much of a stop loss. Your stop loss could be down in here somewhere. And you can see some nice upside action. You know, 20% run to the top side of this triangle here, or this wedge that it's trying to break outside of. You know, we can see a nice thing here, and if it decided to break even higher, we can see it get this high here. And that could be a run up, let's say 20%, 30%. That would be a nice profit, guys. So find these bottoms, find these areas of support, find the areas that the buyers are in, and look for those entries. Look at this, guys. Multiple entries here, or excuse me, multiple rejections on this support area. The buyers are in this zone. Keep your eye out here. Another area of perfect pinpoint rejection. If this thing stays down here or creates a wick, I would probably take this entry because it's another daily candle that's been rejected from the zone, and we've seen what happens every time we get rejected from the zone. Rally, 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 rally. They're short-lived rallies, but they are in fact rallies. If we get a rally up and above this area here, we could see a serious run-up because we are in a range from there to there. Sorry about that. We're in this range trading back and forth, so buy those bottoms, sell those tops, however you guys are doing it. XRP is another example of finding some support here. XRP had a big, looks more like a stop loss hunt. We're not really sure what's going on here. Let's get rid of all this. But the point is in this area we found a bottom again. So I'm looking to buy more XRP today in this area. You know, entries in this zone. We're in the zone now. I would love to take this entry here and ride it back up to the upside. Looks like we got a little bit of a downtrend formation here, as you can see. I'd love to see that get broken, and XRP is one of my favorite. I can see this happening right here. Just happened a few months ago. Nice huge run to the upside. 170% spike up on the dollar. You guys know this is one of my favorites. This is support. This is a good place to buy. These are entries that we like to take. We have found another bottom. Guys, keep your eye on places of support. Sell in places of resistance. Buy in places of support. Or sell in places of resistance and sell in places of resistance and take your profit at support. Depending on how you guys trade and what exchanges you're trading on, and XRP can be leverage traded, margin traded. There's certain cryptos on here, EOS, ADA. These can all be margin traded on places like BitMEX. So guys, keep your eyes out for these bottoms. Buy these bottoms because there's more opportunity to buy the bottom and gain than there is on the downside of buying that bottom and losing. So make sure you pay attention to what's happened in the past to make a decision on what could happen and what is most likely going to happen in the future. If everybody else that's trading XRP sees that in this area we see huge rejection, they're going to be buying in this area too. So you're not alone. Go with the flow of the trade, guys, and it looks like here we're seeing another bounce out, and we could take this back even further. This area is the area people don't want XRP falling below, and they've kept it up. So I'm looking at this area. I believe this is a nice little stop hunt, and we're going to see XRP blast off to the upside. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Like and comment in the description below, and I will see you guys on one of the next training videos. I just thought this was a very important video for you guys. You need to know where these entries are, how we find a lot of our setups, and what we look for the most. And I look for support on big charts like the daily. I look for huge areas of support where the buyers are at, and I like to buy in those regions. So pay attention closely to your charts. Make sure you got all your favorites lined up like me, and find those areas that you want to buy in. Set your alerts. You do that right up top. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Hope you enjoyed.